All things unexplained.
And tell us what the viewers can expect when they tune in to Beyond Skinwalker Ranch.
Go ahead, Paul. Why don't you kick us off, man?
Sure. I mean, so I think, and you've seen episode one, so I won't reveal the clever scripting and production values that our team brought to how our show begins. But what you're going to see is, I mean, I think quite literally, what happens on Skinwalker taken to other locations beyond Skinwalker Ranch. We are sort of, you know. The I don't want to spoil any of Travis's and Brandon's fun introductions. You guys have seen it, of course. Um, but we are the new advanced team, to get out there and explore these other locations, and that's exactly what we do over the next 8 weeks. Starting next week, everyone will see what we've been up to, the things and conditions that we've endured, the weather that we've plowed through, and the experiences that we've tried to capture sometimes with more cameras than you can possibly imagine, and more difficulty for something that seems incredibly simple. But you'll see. I mean, this is what I think. What makes our show obviously different is that we are literally on the move all the time, whereas the Skinwalker team is, they're in the same space, albeit it's 5,000 acres. But from day to day where roughly they're going to be. With us, from episode to episode, people are just going to have to find out.
Yeah, I mean, frankly, CJ and everybody, oftentimes Paul and I didn't really know what we were going to be doing day to day. We were following a live, active investigation. And, for those of you who are familiar with Skinwalker Ranch, everybody's very clear that Dr. Taylor and Eric Bard are running an active investigation that's being documented for television. And that was the standard set from the beginning. We are not creating a TV show. We are not creating some sort of sensationalized hunt for the unexplained. We are bringing rigorous, proven scientific method, and we are using it to put answers, to put data around some of the biggest questions that are out there. And that's a passion that's near and dear to Brandon's heart, Eric's heart, and Travis's heart. And Paul and I were pulled in to kind of help be both a counterbalance to their scientific focus, but also be an active, experienced, field-based team. Some of the stuff that Paul and I saw, I mean, it's the conditions in the winter in some of these remote locations were intense. And it takes a little bit of grit and resilience to be able to continue pushing the scientific method in the investigation in those settings. And I think that's what we were kind of hired to do. And at the same time, we had the rigor and the discipline that gave Brandon specifically that peace of mind to know that we would execute with the same level of precision and consistency that he expects of the Skinwalker team. So really, it's not a Skinwalker team and a Beyond team. We are all one team. We just have two different playing fields.
Yes, it shows that well in the actual episode that you guys work hand in hand with Brandon and Eric and Travis and such.
All things unexplained.